Welcome back to another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 21. The conversation I want to get into today is Shakur Stevenson versus Oscar Valdez. What is Bob's ARUM true intentions with this fight? Let's get into the conversation.
So all of those fighters that you just seen up on the screen was all the fighters up on the top ranked banner at one point in time. That's ran by Bob ARUM. So the guy graduated from Harvard, so he's a very smart guy. He knows the business of boxing. But the biggest thing he's been accused of blocking fights and just a bunch of nonsense drama. Just what's killing boxing and what has killed boxing for at least the last 15 to 20 years. I would say more 15 years. Boxing has just now got back on track. And this fight, the guys that you're seeing now, Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson, is a potential fight. I'm saying potential. There is talks with contract negotiations and all that good stuff. But I'm saying potential because I don't believe it until I see it. I think it'll be a great fight. Oscar Valdez is a great fighter. He does have an asterisk on his name as far as the things he's been accused of, as far as steroids and whatever else he was taking. And it kind of makes Canelo look bad because he got accused of the same thing, and he's in the same camp as Canelo. But that's for a whole nother video. But can this fight get made? Without drama. I think that the fight has been blocked for quite some time. Everybody that's a true boxing fan knows Shakur Stevenson has been calling out Oscar Valdez for a hot minute. I think probably 2 years, if not longer. Shakur Stevenson has came into his own. He's getting that man strength. Every fight that I see him in, he's looking more dominant and more scary. And I think that he could be, as far as anywhere between 130 to maybe 140. I don't know. He could get up to 140. I think. I think he still got a little bit of growing into his body to get up to 140. To actually be able to fight at that weight. He probably walks around about 140, but to actually fight at that weight is a whole nother situation. But like I said, Oscar Valdez is a really good fighter. He's very talented. I think it'll make for a big fight. And both is undefeated, and I think Oscar Valdez like 30 and 0. And Shakur Stevenson, I think he's like around 20 and 0. I should have looked it up before doing this video, but he's both fighters are undefeated. Both fighters are champions. Oscar Valdez holds the WBC belt, and Shakur Stevenson holds the WBO belt. But it makes for a unification fight. I do think that Shakur Stevenson will get this win, if not stop Oscar Valdez. Like I say, he's got a lot of pop in his shots with Shakur Stevenson. He's looking dominant. He's looking more and more dominant. And I think he's going to run through, once he gets done with Oscar Valdez, I don't know who he can fight next. Unless it's like Lomachenko or Tank or somebody like that. And I doubt that those fights are gonna get made. I can kind of see, I can probably see Lomachenko. Lomachenko he's at a standstill if he does not get the Kambosos fight. But to get on with the story and what this video is truly about is, could this fight actually get made without Bob ARUM intervening in a negative way? And I made another video, and I think that Shakur Stevenson is actually benefiting off what Terrence Crawford is going through right now. Like I say, Bob ARUM is on the good foot. He's got to treat his other top fighter the way he should have been treating Terrence Crawford. And I think that Shakur Stevenson is benefiting off of it. Can he continue to benefit off of it? I don't know. Will it be drama if he lose? As far as drug testing, all that other stuff with Valdez, I don't know. I think it's a very scary fight because something like that could get someone hurt. I don't agree with no drug taking during any type of fight. Even though I'm a fan of Canelo's, it's kind of hard to say somebody did something without having actual proof of it. Canelo, he took the test and all that other stuff. Both tests came back positive, so you just don't know. It's so many things that goes on in the sport of boxing. That's the ugly sport, and nowadays Bob Arum's name is attached to all of it. Even though Canelo does not work with Top Rank or anything, he's never worked with Top Rank. But Bob Arum has been he's becoming a bigger and bigger issue in the sport of boxing. He's what's wrong with a lot of promoters. He's that old school hard nosed. I'm gonna get mine first before I give it to anybody else. Me, I can't stand that. I feel like if you in the support of a fighter, if you sign a fighter, your job is to make the best fights possible. You can't pick one fighter over another fighter. You know, if they all in the same camp with you, that you sign, it's your responsibility to put the best fights on. Look how many fighters has took losses. There's so many fighters that took like 1 or 2 losses. Look at Manny Pacquiao. He was up under the Top Rank banner, 8 losses, and he's still a dog, a legend. His name will always be remembered as one of the best fighters in the world, if not top 10. Just the things that Manny Pacquiao accomplished, all the titles that he's won, the weight classes that he's conquered, is unbelievable. 8 division world champion. So I think that, you know, in a way, you can kind of argue that Floyd ruined the sport of boxing. I mean, it sounds crazy, but you could almost say he ruined it because he went 50-0. Even though, you know, I don't know. But let me know what you think down in the comments below about this topic, and what's your views on it.
That's going to conclude another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad, episode number 21. Let me know what you think down in the comments below about this topic and all the other topics that I'm bringing up. If you want to see what I'm wearing, shoptachi.com. All my social media platforms that I'm on will be down in the descriptions below. Just want to thank you guys like I do each and every video. If you watch my channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get upcoming videos. I do post twice a day. I do post at 12:30 and 6:30. 12:30 videos will be old school fights, old school documentaries. At 6:30 will be all my premiere videos on current topics. So please make sure you hit that notification bell. I'm stuttering. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you will not miss out on any content that I drop. But with that said, we got to cut this video short. But that's going to do it for another episode of Big Bear Boxing Squad.